I wanted to ask if you've given any more thought to what your plans are after graduation. I know your intentions are to join the Survey Corps, but you did make it into the top 10. I think perhaps the military police would... What? No, you said something, and I don't think I could have possibly heard it correctly. I do need you to repeat yourself, if you would be so kind. One more time? Just to ensure my exhaustion isn't causing me to have auditory hallucinations. That's what I thought you said. No. It doesn't make me unhappy at all. In fact, I'm thrilled right now. I just can't exactly show it, given where we are. You really love me too. There's something we need to talk about then. And for this, we definitely need to go elsewhere. I would prefer not to say whether it's good or bad until we've gotten away from everyone else. Is that okay? You're scared. Why is that? You know I still love you. I have no intention of harming you. I would never allow myself, or anyone else for that matter, to bring harm to you. In fact, I would do everything in my power to keep you from harming yourself if that situation ever arose. Those are the lengths to which I'm willing to go for you. Just for you. Yes, I can understand how that would be off-putting. It is rather late, and I am asking you to come with me, alone, farther away from everyone else, and I'm not telling you what we're discussing. I can definitely understand why that would be off-putting. Your fears are completely rational, I assure you of this. But I also assure you that I always strive to protect you, and I have no intention of giving that up. You can trust me now to protect you against anything that might happen. Oh, of course. Yes, we'll be back before curfew. I would never keep you out late if it meant you would get in trouble. Come along now. I know a place. No, it isn't too far. Just far enough that people won't be able to hear us talking like we are now. If there were an emergency and we had to scream for help, of course, they would hear. I assure you of that. Yes, this is it. Not what you were expecting? Is that a good thing or a bad thing? It's good? I'm glad. Let's start with something positive. How does that sound? Define positive. Well, I thought about kissing you, like this. Is that positive enough for you? May I do it again, then? How's that? You look cute with a blush on your cheeks. The color really suits you. Very natural. Yes, there was something more negative that we need to discuss. I'm usually very blunt with people. I don't put much thought into presentation. Because when I trust someone, like I trust you, and I feel comfortable showing emotions around them and telling them things, I'm so unaccustomed to showing my emotions when speaking. I'm so unaccustomed to showing tact that I just don't do it. And I end up blurting things out, like I did when I told you I love you. Just tell you? That's what you want me to do? Then swear to me, no matter what you think of this, you will stay put, okay? Trust me. You will want to run, or you will want to leave. I need you to promise that you will stay put until I can at least speak my piece. Are you content with agreeing to that? Very good. I have the ability to turn into a Titan at will, and I have complete control of myself. 2 of my friends, Reiner and Bertolt, are the colossal and armored Titans. I possess the power of the female Titan. Together, we invaded these walls. And we did so because we are seeking out another person who is like us. They possess a power that we are in desperate need of. I told you to stay put. You agreed to that. I haven't given you a full explanation yet. I wanted you to stay so you could fully understand. You deserve to know the truth. You deserve an explanation. We're from another civilization, one far beyond the reaches of your walls. How far away is it? Somewhere beyond the sea. Oh, my apologies. The sea does exist. I probably should have prepared you for that. The sea exists. Almost everything Armin babbles about exists. And beyond the walls, where we live, the only Titans that exist are those who can transform into them at will and control them. We don't have to live in fear like you do. That is, unless you're like us. No, that isn't what I mean. Yes, we have the ability to turn into Titans, but there's a reason for it. We are Eldians. We are the descendants of someone named Emir Fritz. She was, as some believe, a person of great destruction and wrath. Most believe that she harmed the people who now rule over us. There are those who believe she helped advance civilization and only fought back against those who had wronged her and her people. However, it gets a little murky when you get into that. The only way you can avoid dying is by becoming a warrior. It's similar to being a soldier here. Except you know exactly how you're going to die. What do I mean by that? If you become a warrior, and you possess the power of the Titans, which only an Eldian can possess, you will die in 13 years. 13 years after acquiring your power, that is. And when you do, they will force another person to turn into a mindless Titan and eat you, so they can still have control over your power. Yes, that is correct. When my time has come, I'll be eaten. I don't know. It depends on who is chosen. No. We don't necessarily mean to kill people. We just need to regain a rather dangerous power that your king possesses. At least, that's what our information says, that your king possesses this power. A lot of time has passed, though. Perhaps it has a new holder. Regardless, that's all we're here for. Yes, that means the king is an Eldian. Everyone within these walls. Even you. All Eldians. What are the Titans? People. People who didn't exactly act the way the government wanted them to act. Yes, that is one of the reasons why I thought perhaps the military police would be a better path for you. Eventually, people will find out what the Titans really are. You shouldn't have to go through that horror. You shouldn't have to live with the knowledge of the fact that you're killing people who are turned into monsters against their will. Why do I want you to know all of this? Because I love you. And if you love someone, you give them a chance to run away from you before they find out what a true monster you are. On their own, that is. I don't want to lie to you any more than I already have. So I won't. Since you love me too, you deserve to know the truth. Why did I let you love me, knowing that you would leave after this? I didn't know you would leave. And I knew that I would never truly know if you loved me for who I was. If at first you hated me for what I was. You're free to run now. I won't stop you. I promised that I wouldn't hurt you. And I won't break that promise. However, I would advise you against telling anyone about this. It isn't because I think they'll believe you. It's quite the opposite, actually. They might think you're crazy. They might lock you away. You don't deserve that. You deserve freedom. You really do. How unfortunate that you'll never be able to get it.